it's been a week of letting go.
It sure has.
As you can see by the chaos around us.
Yes, there's very little left in this house.
Very little left, yeah. Actually, if we turn around that way, the only thing that's left in that room, in fact, nothing's left in that room. The table and chairs have been bought, and the furniture outside has all been bought. Yeah, so we've been selling everything.
Yep. 2 hours ago I was sitting on my lovely chair, now it's gone.
Yeah.
And my workspace is gone. My room is almost clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been very interesting. And then going through paperwork and bits and pieces and photographs and all kinds of things, and just deciding what is really, really important. And as it turns out, there's very little that's really important. A few bits and pieces.
It's amazing.
It is, yeah.
Because we travelled quite light. Well, we thought we travelled quite light. We thought, you know, we're not really hoarders or...
Oh, we're not hoarders.
No,
but yeah, we have stuff. Well, we all have our stuff, but this is the other stuff, the external stuff.
That's amazing.
I know.
So, I don't know, what's it been bringing up for you? Any deep thoughts? Been lots of deep thoughts for me in terms of...
Well, tell us yours first.
Well, I suppose, you know, I'm just sort of playing around with this question, who am I without all this stuff? Like, so, you know, it has been, for me particularly, well, for Owen as well, for both of us, it's been a really busy couple of weeks. I've been sort of in charge of the shop and selling everything. But, yeah, for me, it's really sort of, I'm actually slightly nervous. We've got 2 weeks to go now until we get in the motorhome. Oh, in fact, this time in 2 weeks we'll be off and leaving Ireland, just about ready to leave Ireland. And I suppose without all the busyness that we've had, I'm kind of slightly nervous about what am I going to do with myself? You know, what am I going to do with myself when it's just what we have in the motorhome, and you and me and the 2 dogs, and what's going to happen? So I'm interested about how identified I am with the busyness and the doing, and yeah. That's kind of, yeah, I suppose that's what I'm slightly nervous about. What's it bringing up for you?
It's the opposite for me. I'm kind of excited about that part of it because I think psychologically I framed it as a long holiday, an adventure, and it is like a long holiday.
Yeah.
I think for me it's more the letting go of the kind of structures and routines and the kind of ordinary kind of everyday kind of stuff, you know, where you know what room you're in, you know the picture's going to be on the wall, that lovely piece of artwork you bought 10 years ago is still there, and all the familiar is gone. So for me it's really about kind of letting go of the familiar, and a little bit like you, who am I without my familiar environment, my familiar routines, my familiar surroundings, you know, the familiar jobs I suppose that we do, whether that's, okay, the apple tree is almost ready, so in a few weeks time we would have been harvesting apples, making our own chutneys. I've been harvesting a lot of raspberries, we've had some gorgeous potatoes, and all of those jobs, you're looking after the garden, which Jenny does a huge amount of creating the beauty, all that's gone. So it's like, who am I without all those routines and all the familiarity of all of that? So that'll be quite interesting and a little bit, I think, slightly earth-shaking. in a healthy way.
Yeah, in a good way, exactly. I mean, everything that Owen and I teach, you know, because a lot of people who are watching this aren't interested in our work, but our background is about helping people to manage change and to create positive changes in their lives in different ways, you know. Yeah. So we're pretty good at change, but yeah, it is really interesting when you just see people walking down the driveway with various bits of furniture that's all just disappearing.
Well, I think we're good at change, but we're also very good at cooperating with the speed at which change comes. And in our case, everything has happened, and we love this phrase, easily and effortlessly. And that's been brilliant. You know, there hasn't been that much stress in terms of moving to France, getting rid of the furniture, 3 cars to go, 1 is already gone, 1 may go tomorrow, who knows. But it's more about the speed that happened. And for us, like, it's literally only a few months since we put the house on the market. So I think that's been my challenge, is the speed. If it was drawn out over 10 months or 12 months, it might have been a bit easier, you know, to manage. Yeah. So it's happening very quickly. Yes, we're cooperating with it, but of course, there's a few ripples when, you know, the stream is flowing that quickly. And you're flowing with the stream, which is great, and there's no resistance, but there's fear.
I think we're on the rapids at the moment.
Oh yeah, we're kind of on the rapids. Just avoid the rocks.
So anyway, right now we are going to down tools and
off on a hot date with my babe.
Hot date out for our last big fancy dinner together in Northern Ireland, and we're just going to go out and enjoy it and switch off. And then tomorrow morning, I think we're going for our first run in Mirabel, the motorhome, with the 2 dogs, and possibly me driving. So we'll not film that bit, I don't think.
Okay. Okay, so now we gotta look cool and go.
All right.
Okay,
See you
let's
later. A bientôt.
Blues Brothers. Bye.